Hey guys, Tony KD8RTT. Today's video is a little different. It's actually made by my brother. He has a ICOM 706 Mark II, and he recently bought a new Heil handheld mic for it to replace the ICOM stock one. And basically there's some known audio gain issues, I guess, with the 706 Mark II and its similar variants. So he goes ahead and cracks it open and adjusts the ALC circuit and shows you how to do that. So thought it'd be interesting to share. When he mentioned he was going to be doing that, I said, why don't you film it and I'll throw it up on the YouTube channel and hopefully help some people out. So that's what we did. Also, I'll link his blog in down below. Obviously, he's a ham also. He's a PhD student, actually, for electrical and computer engineering. So he's got, he talks about all sorts of stuff. He does big on Lego robotics, other electronic stuff, ham stuff. So definitely a blog worth checking out, mostly text stuff. He also has a YouTube channel, I think. I'll probably link that down in below. But his blog's really where he posts most of his stuff. So he's more text-based than me in terms of our postings. But definitely check that out. And I'm sure he'll be browsing these comments. So leave any questions. He'll probably answer them. I might if I can help. But yeah. So, all right, guys. Enjoy the video. And give a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. So enjoy.
Hello, Andy here, KK4LWR. I recently got the new HMM microphone from Heil. It's a handheld microphone, works really well for me. I do a lot of portable work living in an apartment, so this is good because it packs nicely, it can clip onto things, it's got great audio quality, it's a Heil, so works really well. And I got the adapter for my ICOM 706 Mark II rig. Now, if you're familiar with the ICOM 706, any of them, the 706, the 706 Mark II, or the 706 Mark II-G, you'll be familiar that the rig has an issue with audio gain. So I was talking to my brother Tony about this, sort of describing what I had to go through to sort of just tweak it just for the new Heil mic to really make it sound great. And yeah, he said, oh, well, that'd be great to share. So I thought I'd put together a little video. The Heil mic sounds beautiful on there. Of course, what else would you expect from Heil? So it works really well. Audio quality's been great so far. So here's a quick video on how you'll dig into your 706 Mark II or Mark II-G or just 706 and adjust the ALC pot to increase your audio gain and really put out full power.
Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to hook up a dummy load. Now I'm just going to plug this into the HF port here. I'll use HF for the testing. Just hook up the UHF connector there. And then I'm going to run that to the transmitter input on my MFJ tuner. What's nice about this MFJ tuner is that it has a built-in 300 watt dummy load, so this works perfectly. So let me just turn it around here and let's see. Okay, so all you gotta do to put on the dummy load is just turn the notch all the way over to the right there, and I'm on dummy load. Okay, I'm gonna start taking apart the ICOM 706 Mark II. I don't need to remove the speaker, which is the 4 screws in the upper left corner there of the radio. So just those 3 right across, and then the 2 side panels is all that I need. I'm gonna save them here in my little connector, or in the cover there for my screws. I'm going to be very gentle in removing it, and I use a little screwdriver to pry it. You're welcome to use whatever, just so I don't rip the speaker cables and pulling too hard. It slides forward and then up, so it can be a little, there we go, got it. And there's that cable that I was telling you to be careful of. So I'll just set that aside for now. Okay, digging in here, the pot that we're looking for on the 706 Mark II is that one right there. It's a little hard to see, so here, let me edit the video so you can see it a little bit clearer. It's that little tiny pot there. Go ahead and try out a couple of different screwdrivers to see which one fits the best. You want a good snug fit because you don't want your screwdriver coming loose. Power on your radio, and then go into your RF settings. Now I use a few different mics, so I'm just going to set it at 5 so that I can pick between my different mics and have more gain or less gain on other ones. I'm going to make sure my RF output is low so that I don't blow anything out, and I can use my ALC. I'm transmitting in a good part of the band, on upper sideband, so I'm good to go now. When I go to the mic setting, you can see that the ALC is bouncing there. Now remember, whenever you do this, to use your call sign as you are actually transmitting, and you can see that on the meter. It is registering a little bit of power into that 50 ohm resistor. Once you get it, once you start making sure that power's coming out and you're starting to see where you're bouncing, you can go in there with the radio on and take your screwdriver and adjust the volume output. So you're going to want to talk while you do this, and then use the meter. I made it so mine was a couple notches beneath the middle of the ALG knob, so I was right in the sweet spot there.
KK4 LWR testing. KK4 LWR testing. KK4 LWR testing.
Once you're happy with that, be very, very careful with the lid again with that cable. Actually guide it with your finger when you go to put it on. And then you can slip the cover right back onto your rig, and you should be good to go. Once you get the cable routed, it'll slide forward, lock in, like so. And then you can use the screws to just put it back together. Fun fact, as I'm talking here, I'm actually recording my Heil mic. I know it's made for amateur radio, but I'm actually recording the audio voiceover for this on the Heil mic. So just in case you're curious on what the sound quality is sort of like for recording purposes, I had to get it sort of run through my audio interface here. We'll speed this up because it's kind of boring to watch me. But there we go. Get all the screws. There should be a total of 5 screws that you put back in. Like with any time you're working with machine screws, make sure that the driver fits well so that you don't strip them out. And then there you go. And I'm done with this. I'm not going to operate now, so I'll disconnect the antenna.
Well, there you go. It's a quick little 5-minute job to attach everything and just sort of tweak it right. The Heil mic sounds great on the air. I've been playing with it over the last few days, and I absolutely love it to death. Much better than the stock mic that came through with the ICOM. But really simple. I highly recommend it. It'll improve your signal getting out. You'll get up to full power, as you saw, and really quite pleased.